My co-anchor Greg Glover is off tonight. Wonder what he's doing with his vacation time? You may be surprised to learn it involves a dark castle and a little village, a tale of love lost and won again, and more than 50 very talented members of our community. Here's Greg with the making of Disney's Beauty and the Beast at the Chattanooga Theatre Centre.
Not every mid-sized town can boast a 40,000 square foot community theater, but here it is, the CTC, a little jewel by the river. Ever wonder what it takes to mount a musical the size of Beauty and the Beast? Well, I just happen to have an all-access pass. Let's go inside and I'll show you. Let's go back about 5 weeks to our very first rehearsal. It's called a table read, but with a cast of 35, there wasn't a table large enough. With script in hand for the first time, we get comfortable with the lines, listen to the songs, and begin to flesh out our characters. A week or so later, we have the show up on its feet, feeling our way through the blocking, and even learning a few dance steps. In another rehearsal room, we're learning those very familiar tunes. Meantime, giant sets are being constructed. This one is the village on one side and Gaston's Tavern on the other. And costumes are being produced from scratch by some very talented hands. Here's Madame de la Grande Bouche's wardrobe and Belle's golden ball gown.
When I come out on stage in it, you can hear the gasp from the little girls because Belle just really came to life for them in that moment. So it's pretty magical.
I sat down with the director and some of my castmates to talk about our Beauty and the Beast experience.
The most fun is the camaraderie with other people, being on stage and hearing the applause and the laughter. The hardest part, learning to dance. Always learning to dance.
Everyone remembers that first experience they had going to the theater and getting bitten by that bug. Every night, at least one kid that's going to happen for, and that makes it astounding.
In everyday life, the cast is a little bit of everybody, from elementary school students to high school teachers, people with real jobs in sales, marketing, the law, even a friendly neighborhood news anchor.
We're amateurs, which means you do it for the love, not because you have to. And when you do something because you love it, it's huge.
The cast is amazing. There are some singers and some dancers in this cast that I have learned tremendous amounts from just watching them during this process.
And that's why we volunteer our nights and weekends to wear makeup, costumes, and funny wigs so we can turn this
Be our guest, put our service to the test.
into this.
It's magical, it's fun showing this to kids of all ages, and it's 2.5 hours out of your life in which you will never have a better time.
We want to say thanks to photojournalist Tim McCurry for putting that piece together. Beauty and the Beast runs this weekend and next. For details and tickets, you can link to the Chattanooga Theatre Centre website through ours, WRCBTV.com. I have my tickets.